Yo, what is good, my fellow Magic Knights? It's your boy DEADMANVINCE back with another Black Clover mobile video. I know I have been gone for a little bit, a lot of things happening in life that I have to deal with in the background, but as the name permits, I am the dead man and I shall always rise again. Sometimes life will try to fold you, but you just have to do as Yami says and surpass your limits. And if you can agree with that, you think that that's an agreeable statement, then go down below, drop a like on the video, and go ahead and hit a subscribe on the video as well, or on the channel, so that you can stay notified whenever I drop content. I'm not gonna carry on too long, ramble on, but today we're still doing the little series here where I talk about what I think each character's skills could do. So today we got our man Vengeance up. Before we get into it, I just want to say that his tags would be Clover Kingdom, Golden Dawn, Magic Knight Captain. And just a little side thing, I feel like every captain of a Magic Knight guild should have, or not should have, but I feel like they could really make it's very easy to implement a system where captains do boost members of their guild. So we all know that even though he's an absolute meme, there's going to be like a second bronze unit. It'd be kind of cracked if Jack the Ripper had something in his passive that boosted like praying mantis, green mantis units so that they do more damage, and Sekka actually is like useful somehow, right? Just something that I like to think about, because you got to think in Grand Cross there are a lot of units that you think are, bro. I was showing I got some of my friends to start playing Grand Cross, and I was showing them Twiggo, and I said that Twiggo is really good for using in the backline for Bond's team. And he was like, wow, that's crazy, from the first like little mini boss to like the final boss. I'm like, basically, I like when games can do that, make characters that are off in the cut useful. But for his tags, Clover Kingdom, Golden Dawn, Magic Knight. So let's go ahead and start playing his skills. Got the nice crispy HD animations here. None of that crunchy 144p business. So that skill's like the basic attack. This skill right here, skill number 2, right? So I'm thinking this skill saps mana from the opponent for 2 turns and drastically weakens mana-based abilities when used by the enemy. We have to remember in the series that Vengeance's magic, not only can it like heal people, but it also can sap mana. So and sap mana and make it his own mana. So right there, it looks like he's making, I believe that's called Seed of Yggdrasil or something like that. It looks like he's making like a Yggdrasil seed to throw at the enemy. So I think it would make perfect sense that this move right here saps the enemy's mana away. Then we get skill 3 right here. So something about the fact that this effect happens behind him, and it's like he has like the glistening rainbow, or not even the rainbow, but just like the shining. I feel like that's gonna be an all basic stats buff for allies, or not even an all basic stats buff, but it could just be like defense or HP, or maybe whatever regeneration rate is in this game, a type of skill that gives you higher healing chance, healing rate, whatever you want to call it. I see this man being like the best support unit in the game when the game first releases, and him having like maybe a little bit of debuffing to him, some crowd control possibly. The crowd control could come in right here on the first skill. Maybe the basic skills don't have like crazy card effect, or I don't know how to put it. These skills I feel like would be like a very basic skill. Some of them can have like extra effects probably cooked into the passive or something like that, right? Because I really feel like this move right here could be like a root move, low key. I know I haven't been putting like skill effects on the first skills because they're usually like very basic skills, but now that they've given him like, which that still is a basic skill right there, but it looks like that could be a root move. I just feel like they're gonna put root in here somewhere, literally call it root, make him like keep enemies like locked in place. Then we skip over to his ultimate here. Let's see. Yo, for the record, I just want to say this man Vengeance is kind of a meme in the actual series, because he's like Yami's rival, but it's like it feels like he's Yami's forgotten rival, because they talk about how him and Yami are rivals like when they were younger, but like there's no comparison between Yami and Vengeance, like literally no comparison, like dude. But if Vengeance put up with as much sauce in his game that he has in the series, bro, he'd have a much better spot in the series right now, especially in the popularity rankings. You can go back and check my other video if you want to see the popularity rankings that I was speaking on. But let's go ahead and watch the ultimate. So that ultimate kind of makes me think of spoiler alert. It was not. I mean, it is spoiler, but it's weird how it's spoiler because it's anime canon. but there's a part right before the time skip. Yes, there's a time skip before the other time skip. We're not talking about it. But there was a part before the time skip that the captains all had to like fight each other to kind of like raise morale in the kingdom. And there was a part where Jack and Yami kept slicing through trees in the forest because Charlotte and William had caught them in the forest, trapped in the forest basically. They keep utilizing their magic to cut through all the trees and whatnot that are nearby in the area. Literally, Vengeance was letting them use their magic, and he was absorbing their magic, like just like the remnants of their magic, every single time they shot off a flying slash, whatever, with a spell, whatever you can think of. And then he turned it against them. That's what that's making me think of. So for this man's ultimate, I'm thinking it's a massive AoE ultimate that steals mana from the enemies, heals all the allies based off of the damage dealt, and then or it steals mana and boosts allies' mana and buffs the allies' mana related stats, I guess you could say. Also, I kind of want to make another video talking about how related stats may work and what they would be called, I guess you could say. Because I have a lot of like, maybe not debuffs. Debuffs is a very intricate system, but actual just like substats, just like some assumptions. I feel like we could make some pretty strong assumptions. Now y'all already know how the dead man does. I'm gonna run this video back. I'm gonna let it play in the background so we can watch these beautiful crispy animations while I talk about the passives that this man Vangeance can have. So for Vangeance's passives, I had one passive as gain 5% of all enemies' mana every turn. So just like a overtime, just constantly sapping enemy mana. There's got to be sapping mana away from the enemy somewhere in this man's kit. If they don't do that, then they have failed this man. Because they gave this man, look at this man, he just threw his cape back. They gave this man stupid sauce, not to mention this man has a whole cape. Like, come on, bro. This man is looking like a Chad of the support units within the game. They're trying to do him some justice. This is the Dokkan effect. They literally just released Pan TUR or Dokkan Fest. When they released Videl's Dokkan Fest. Nobody's hyped for Videl, nobody's hyped for Pan as a character, but they had to make him busted so that people would summon for him. I feel like this is the same type of effect. I feel like they already low-key know that Vengeance isn't that popular of a character, even though he's emphasized how incredible his magic is at the beginning of the series, and they're probably just going to give him like a stupidly crazy like skill set. For the next passive that he could have, transfers enemy mana to allies every turn. Once again, stealing mana, giving it to the team, along the lines of being the best support unit in the game. Another passive idea is boost max mana stat proportional to the damage dealt to enemies with mana-based attacks. So that one is a little more intricate as to how it will work, because if he just keeps boosting his max mana stat every time he hits the enemy, then that's ridiculous. Unless they do let him stack it up like that and it caps out like a certain percentage, like the amount of damage you do is proportional to how much max mana you gain, and it's like you can gain an extra 50% of maximum mana. But that's really all I had for this man Vangeance. They could go in a lot of directions with him. His magic is really versatile, less on the attack side, more. It's weird seeing units that are are going to be full DPSs and just trying to make a skill set for them, and then seeing units that are full utility, because it's like the whole other end of the spectrum, and then you got to kind of piece together in your mind what maybe everything could be. But like I said, guys, that's it for the video. If you do enjoy these videos where I kind of break it down a little bit, just give my thoughts, then please do go down below and drop a like, because if you like it, why would you not like it? Also, you can subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified every single time I drop a video, because I'm back and I am not going to say better than ever, but I'm on the path to become better than ever. So, tag along for that journey and be ready for some more Black Clover mobile content. Hope you guys have a good one. Stay crispy and surpass your limits. Peace out.